Hi, my name is Mia, welcome to my channel. It's New Year's holiday, so we decided to prepare something interesting for you. We will go by train to another city in Yakutia and try winter swimming. Sit back and let's watch. We bought train tickets from Nizhny Bistyakh to Neryungri. Firstly, we go by bus from Yakutsk to Nizhny Bistyakh. The journey takes about an hour. Nizhny Bistyakh is an urban-tight settlement, the administrative center of the Mijno-Kangalaski region of Yakutia. It's located across the river from Yakutsk. It is winter now, so we are taking the bus, and in the summer there is a ferry and motorboat sailing here. The food is cheaper than in Yakutsk because there is a railway here. We arrived at the Nizhny Bistyakh railway station from where our train will go. Trains go from here to different cities of Yakutia and Russia. Free magazines for passengers can be borrowed here, and there is also book crossing. And this is the view from the outside. The bus brought us a little earlier, so we are waiting. You can bring animals on the train for free. And we are going to land. The road will take 17 hours 55 minutes. Tomorrow we will be in Neryungri. And in the meantime, admire the beautiful view. Enjoy! So we are in Neryungri. This is a city in the south of Yakutia, was founded quite recently in 1975. And this is the Neryungri railway station. It was very beautifully decorated for the new year. This is what the hall looks like. I really like the plants. We ordered a taxi to the hotel for 100 rubles. It's about $1.30. We left our things in the hotel room, ordered a taxi and went to Nahot. We managed to get a taxi for $20, but that's not the typical price. Typical price is $30. The distance from Neryungri to Nahot is about 30 kilometers. We went to the recreation center Nahot. Here we rented a house. The house has a stove and everything you need. The staff burned the stove for us, so it's even hot here. Why we decided to go here? There are equipped pools with natural thermal mineral water from an artesian well, one in the open air and the other indoors. The water here is warm even in winter, and the water in the pools is constantly renewed. There are houses right next to the swimming pool, but unfortunately they were all occupied, and our house is located about 30 meters from the swimming pool. Here is the outdoor swimming pool. There is ice, snow, icicles all around. It's very cold outside, but I'm going to swim. There is a lot of steam inside the pool, so the visibility is not so good. Natural terminal mineral water from an artesian well is constantly coming from the tap. At first you feel cold, but then it becomes warm and pleasant to swim. I enjoyed swimming.
A few minutes later.
But getting out of the pool was difficult. It was very cold, my slippers instantly adhered to the ice, and I somehow tore them off. The skin began to come covered with ice, which made it difficult for me to put on warm clothes. Hair turned into icicles. So, if you will come here one time, try to rent a house near the swimming pool. Then you don't need to get dressed and you could quickly run into the house right after bathing. We warmed up and went to the indoor swimming pool. The water temperature is the same here, but there is no sharp temperature difference between the street and the pool. It is much easier to get dressed when you get out of the water. We swam, had a wonderful time, and took a taxi back to the hotel. The next morning we came to the hotel restaurant for breakfast and saw such wonderful paintings and sculptures by the local artist Keskil Safraneev, which was based on the Yakut Olonho. After breakfast, we went for a walk around the city. Neryungri is the second largest city in Yakutia. About 60,000 people live here. The city was founded in November 1975 on the basis of the place of concentration of geological exploration parties, the village of miners and workers of the territorial production complex. In modern Russia, this cultural and industrial center is considered quite promising. To a large extent, this is facilitated by the fact that the federal highway Lena and the railway Berkut-Tomot-Yakutsk pass through it. Despite the fact that the city was formed only in the mid-70s of the 20th century, villages in this place have existed for a very long time, since 1643, when the first expeditions began to go to these regions. The most turbulent period of development during the period of Tsarist Russia should be considered the 19th century. By the middle of it, more than 80 mines operated in the Timton River Valley, and the territory was inhabited by gold prospectors and local events, who were guides and walkers. Since 1967, two-story residential buildings, a sewage treatment plant, a boiler room, a car garage, a hospital, a school, a shop, a canteen, a bakery, and a high-voltage power line, Chulman-Neryungri, have appeared in the village. On June 15, 1975, 7 kilometers from the village, the construction of a new city began by the efforts of the Yakut plant, and on November 5th of the same year, the working village of Neryungri was transformed into a city of Republican subordination. In this video I showed you Neryungri and how we swim in Yakutia in winter. I hope you enjoyed this video. Put your like and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.